Autism. Hot topic today, especially with the just announced press conference with Bobby Kennedy and Trump and the rest of the medical staff of the Trump's presidency, where they talked about how Tylenol seems to be one of the causes of autism. And it was interesting that Trump also talked about vaccines. And I mean, this mostly focuses on Tylenol, but what they explain here is that Tylenol is used when the baby is having a fever. And what is causing this fever? Most likely is causing when they're being, yeah. So Trump talked a lot about this, and he is discussing a lot about it. So it was actually quite eye-opening and nice to hear finally this being discussed in the open. But right now I'm going to focus on autism. So I have 3 questions I want to ask first. What's being done with this, and also the Tylenol? Was this all a wide experiment, or just more practice? What does Spear want us to tell us regarding this, the autism phenomenon? And also, what is the future of these kids? Because a lot of it seems to be tied to telepathy and the ability of humans finally able to communicate with our minds. Because it seems that a lot of these parents are actually being able to communicate with their kids using telepathy. And this is the next stage of human evolution. So first, let's check out what's this and a wide world experiment that was done to see if we could get humans to evolve, or was this just more practice and a way to get rid of humans? Ten of Cups, 9 of Swords, Judgment, 7 of Wands. Run away, single, rest, key. Okay, let's tap into this. So we get 10 of Cups with run away. Get away, keep away, give up. 10 of Cups. This is talking about the spirit of these kids and where they're coming from, the galactic family. Interesting. Let's tap into the other one because I'm still not feeling. I'm feeling something, but not quite. Okay. So then we get King of Swords with single. Isolation, depending. Again, this is talking about these kids. This is talking more about these kids. The isolation. Okay. They can't talk, right? That's part of the problem. They're isolated from talking. The spirit family, or where they're coming from. Get away, keep away, give up. They almost want to give up. This is a hard thing. This is something that was hard for them to come to at this time. And then we get Judgment. So this is not talking about the experiment really. It's talking about them, the autistic kids. Pause, journey, new beginning. So we've been called up that there's a new beginning for them. So even though I asked what is the experiment, I think it's talking about the future of them, what happened, where they come from, and the future, because the future is key. 7 of Wands, what they have to do, what they've been doing, the spirit itself, fighting, key people, core the problem, and pass. So they're the key of the jump from us talking verbally to telepathically. Interesting. Okay. Now let's look at, was this an experiment that humans were doing to tap into telepathy? Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands. Okay, this seems to be more into it. Trash, independent, affairs, divine timing. Okay. 2 of Cups with the medical signs in the middle. So medical experiments, but bringing balance, trying to bring balance from medical experiment with trash. Ways, wordless, muse. The muse, wordless. So I think this is talking about experiment. Doing an experiment on humanity, but not caring of what they were doing in the meanwhile of anyone that was getting hurt. Then we get King of Pentacles with independent. Free lead initiative. King of Pentacles, physicality. King of Pentacles. Interesting, with independent. Free. Let's keep going. See if I get more of it. The Ace of Cups, an emotional yes. With affairs. Mysterious third party. So I think this is signaling yes to the experiment. The third party is taking on the experiment, and then we get 6 of Wands with divine timing. Wrong time, right time, wait. Divine timing. 6 of Wands. Wrong time, right time. Portal energy. So these people that wanted to do these experiments, it was at the wrong time their experiment, because the right time for human telepathy was not there yet. It's happening now, but it was not at that time when they started doing these things with the things, time or whatever that was done. I think a lot of it might be to break down the independence of humans. Someone with power breaking down the independence of humans. And okay, the last thing we want to check out is what does Spirit want to tell us regarding human telepathy as a whole? Is this something that's going to happen for everyone? Okay, have yourself. Human telepathy as a whole. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Hangman. Okay. Sing, ho, chu, home. Okay, so Page of Wands moving to new territory with Sing. Sing, soul brings performance. So yes, we're moving into territories where we're going to be able to, even though she's singing, there's a new ability that we're having. Then we get Eight of Cups with Chu. Deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles. So emotionally leaving to do something higher. Solve puzzles in a higher sense. And then Hangman with home. So we're not there yet. We're stuck in there, but we're going home to the place where we are going to be able to do this in a new dimension, a new state of mind, but we're still holding on to that. Emotionally, we have to leave the baggage behind to move into the new territory and be able to do this. Sing with our minds and third eye. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Bye.